Greetings, future minions, and this is Metroid Fusion. Ominous. So, welcome to the game. Yeah, I played through this game actually quite a bit, but what I'm doing here today to make things interesting is I'm going to be doing a no energy tank playthrough, which this is typically normally something only speedrunners would do, but it's a brutal way to play the game. You get to after a third of the way through the game, almost everything will kill you in a single hit. It's brutal, but I really want to do it. So, let's see, start over on this file. Oh, and if you're asking, why would I want to do such a challenge other than just be harsh on myself? Well, it's because I enjoy pain. Shocking. Well, maybe not put that way. I'm not a masochist, but it'd be interesting. So, start over. I've been assigned to watch over Bojacx's research team, so I once again found myself on the surface of SR-388. It was there that I was attacked by a life form I had never encountered before. It was only later that I learned the identity of my attacker, the parasitic organism we know now as X. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. Once the X had infested my central nervous system, I lost consciousness and my ship drifted into an asteroid belt. The ship's emergency systems automatically ejected the escape pod before impact. Bojacx's vessel recovered it and transported me to Galactic Federation headquarters. However, during the journey, the X continued to multiply within me, corrupting large areas of my power suit. It then came to light that the organic components of my power suit had become so integrated with my system that it could not be removed while I was unconscious. Large portions of my suit had to be surgically removed, dramatically altering my physical appearance. However, the X in my central nervous system were too embedded to be removed safely. I was given a minimal chance of survival. Then, someone found a cure. They proposed using a Metroid cell to make an anti-X vaccine. It seems that the Federation had managed to preserve a cell culture from the last infant Metroid from SR-388. The serum was prepared and injected without delay. The X-parasites were immediately and completely destroyed. As for me, One life ended, yet I survived, reborn as something completely different. Pondering this fact, I realize I owe the Metroid hatchling my life twice over.
We'll soon be arriving at the BSL research station. I must prepare for docking.
The ship's computer has notified me of our approach to the Biologic Space Labs, or BSL research station. During my surgery, the research team sent the last batch of creatures we captured there, as well as the infected pieces of my power suit. After regaining consciousness, I learned that an unexplained explosion rocked the station. For some reason, this awoke a nameless fear in my heart, and now I'm being sent there to investigate. My mission on the BSL station will be overseen by my new ship's computer. Following the commands of this blunt computerized CO is something I have to bear, as it was a condition of my taking the ship. For someone who dislikes taking orders, this is the second time I've found myself having to do so. It makes me recall my other CO.
There's been an unexplained explosion in the quarantine bay. The bay currently stores capsules containing recent samples from SR-388 as well as parts of your suit infected by the X parasites. The cause of the explosion is as yet unclear. Investigate. The quarantine bay is here. Move quickly and quietly. You are still unable to use most of your latent abilities. Don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the navigation room on the way. Uplink from there. Now go to the quarantine bay.
And welcome to the station. Yeah. Now, if you want to talk about claustrophobia in a Metroid game, this one's it. The caverns of different planets have nothing on this station whatsoever.
The quarantine bay is ahead. Biosigns are confirmed. Be careful.
Alright, time to figure out what the explosion was all about. And the quarantine bay is a wreck, with one container just completely destroyed. Which, I've played through this game multiple times, I know what's going on, but I'm trying not to spoil anything for people who haven't seen this game yet.
This is unfortunate news. The specimens brought back by the field team were infected by X parasites. The X can mimic its prey. Any specimen could have hosted it. Before the explosion, a security sensor scanned one. The gelatinous X parasites invade and rapidly reproduce, killing the host. They also absorb DNA and use it to mimic the host. You were almost killed by an X infection. Only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. It seems Metroids were the main predators of the X. That's why the vaccine works so quickly and so well. But it has also changed your cellular makeup. You will never be infected by the X again. In fact, you can now absorb any free-floating X parasites without a host by merely touching them. This will allow you to replenish health and restore weapons. You may also restore latent abilities this way, so pursue free X parasites whenever you possibly can. The station is home to many species, some violent. We must keep the X out of the breeding environments at all costs. This is vital, Samus. I am already detecting massive biosigns in this region. The X are gathering. This may be our only chance to exterminate them, but you are only at 10% battle capacity. Your chance of survival is extremely low. The Federation needs you alive and on duty, Samus. Now get going. I have released the lock on level 0 hatches. Look for the blinking hatches.
Yeah, for those who've never seen this game before, there is a lot of exposition. Especially here at the beginning of the game. Save.
I have received news from HQ. They can support you with downloadable weapons data. Once you have this data, you'll be able to use your missiles. This will help against some enemies your beam can't hurt. Head to the data room for the download. The data room is here. With missiles, your chance of survival climbs to 20%.
La di di da. That computer reminds me of a gruff Federation CEO I served under named Adam Malkovich. He called me Lady on missions. From anyone else it would have sounded sarcastic, but Adam made it sound dignified. Out of respect and with some irony, I named the computer after him. Alright. So we have a recharge room, a save room, a navigation room, and a data room. So I'm going to use the save room first. Missile data downloaded! Yay! And we get 10 missiles to start with instead of the normal 5 from other games. And you're gonna need them too.
Electrical interference has knocked out the elevators on the main deck. This may be related to the X. I'll work on it. As for you, try to find another way to the target. It's located here. I'm reading huge biosigns, so I hope your missiles work. To reload missiles, you can use a recharge room or absorb a special type of X parasite. You'll see them. Try it out. Missiles are your only hope right now. Do not hesitate to use them. Now find a way to the target.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get to the first boss before I end this first episode. Oh yeah, and even though I'm collecting no energy tanks, I will be picking up pretty much the weapon expansions as much as I can. So I am properly armed. There we go. In we go. Here's the first boss, the energy tank that I need to jump over. Got it. Okay. Aha! Heat missile! Eat more missiles. Morph ball ability recovered. Push down twice. Yeah, if this is all kind of starting off a little bit boring, my apologies. This game takes a bit to ramp up. Once we actually get into sectors 1 through 6, things will get a lot better. Which those will be coming up fairly soon. We'll get down to the navigation room.
Samus, it's as I feared. The breeding environments have been invaded by X-parasites. Sector 1 SRX shows several abnormalities on biosensors. Sector 1 is a simulation of the SR-388 ecosystem. To get there, take the main elevator to the access shaft and use elevator number 1. Use the navigation room just inside for further instructions. I'm not sure, but I think that whoever allowed the X into the environment may also be linked to the earlier explosion.
Alright, so I'll get down there. That was the SAX, ladies and gentlemen. Prepare to see her again. Warning, main elevator is now offline. Sectors 1 through 6 are now isolated. BSL personnel, please go to the designated rallying points in your area and await further instructions.
The main elevator leading to the access shaft has been severely damaged. It will be totally unusable for some time, unfortunately. Some unknown agent is at work. Something powerful. Certainly not human. I'll report when I know more. Now listen closely. The X in Sector 1 have invaded the atmospheric stabilizers. They must want to alter the environment to their needs. They are already reproducing. Clear all 5 atmospheric stabilizers to stop them. Now get moving.
Okay, I think that's good enough for the first episode, so I'll pick up with Sector 1 next time. So that pretty much covers all the introduction, tutorials, and exposition for this game. So we can get on to the main Metroid adventure proper. So, come back next time to watch me clear out Sector 1. See you next time.